Hi beautiful souls, it's Tan back here again today with you on this Astrology Human Design Jinkies channel with a Synastry video, and this is a requested one. North Node Conjunct Descendant in Synastry. So I am back to doing Synastry readings, and if you guys are interested to get one, you can visit the links in the description box below and in the comment section. So when we have this very requested aspect in Synastry, one person's North Node is conjunct another person's Descendant, keep the orbs like, I would say, 3 to 4 degrees, 5 degrees maximum, because North Node is also very generational, and we're talking about North Node and angles here. So when you have this, you're going to automatically have one person's South Node also conjunct that person's Ascendant. So we have this axis, North Node conjunct Descendant, South Node conjunct Ascendant. So because the North Node can represent our past life, lessons that we've had to go through in a past life, maybe it goes unfinished, so we need to complete it in this life. It can also show an earlier life, if you don't believe in a past life, of things that we were comfortable with, but yet doesn't allow our soul to evolve. That's the South Node. The North Node is representing the opposite polarity of what we need to evolve into in order for our soul to feel whole and complete in this lifetime. And the Descendant is the relational axis within one person. It's also the point of our shadow self, things that we don't really realize exist within ourselves until we're in a relationship with another. So you can already get a sense of what's happening here. It's that when you meet with a North Node conjunct Descendant, the Descendant person's shadow work becomes the forefront of, well, I wouldn't say the relationship, but it becomes something that the North Node person is activating, or it's bringing out. If the North Node person is moving into their North Node, and we tend to be doing that. Not all of us, but most of us are. And if you're watching this, I know you are. So the North Node person, what they need to be developing in this lifetime in order for their soul to feel whole and complete can be the same or similar to the Ascendant person's shadow self. And check the degrees here and go to the Human Design gates or the Gene Keys to see what is actually the shadow work that's being done with the Descendant person. So, you're learning together to do relationships in a soulful way. This is a deep connection. This is very, you're working together to have an actual relationship. Because when you really think about it, if you were just, living alone in the world, you would never really know about yourself. It's when we're in a relationship with another person intimately, for a long period of time, when we have to commit, that we discover more about ourselves, because these parts of us that we didn't know we hide, we repress, they come out. And they come out because we choose people subconsciously in our life that will do that to us, because we can grow and evolve. And so it's almost like the Descendant person is subconsciously choosing the North Node person because they know that the North Node person will give them the energy to activate parts of themselves that will feel whole and complete. So this aspect can be one of those aspects that can make two people feel like we're completing something within each other. We are more whole when we're together. However, it's important to remember that not one person can ever complete you fully. They may complete this part of what you need, but we have many soulmates, and explore your connections with many other people. They'll fulfill you in different ways, right? This can also show that you guys might have had something to do with each other in a past life, because the South Node is then conjunct the Ascendant of the other person. But, this may be a relating where in a past life, it doesn't necessarily indicate that you were lovers or that you were in a romantic relationship. It could have been any kind of relationship. But in the past life, the body of the Ascendant person, the life path, maybe it's the things that they were doing in their life, it's somehow met with the South Node person. There's a familiarity here. And yes, when you first meet, just like North Node conjunct Ascendant, there can be this sense of magnetic pull, this force field that envelops you together. There's more actually of a sense of familiarity than with the North Node conjunct Ascendant, actually, because you have the South Node with the Ascendant, like the identity, the expression of the Ascendant person's Ascendant is comfortable for the South Node person. So there is this resonance, this familiarity that already exists, very, very similar, very, very, just I've known you before. I wouldn't say close, I would say familiar. The Descendant person is doing their shadow work. They're discovering more about these hidden parts of themselves that they've kind of pushed aside because of society. The North Node person is also feeling like that the more that they interact, the more that they have some kind of relationship with each other, that the North Node person is going to slowly unfold into the North Node. So there has to be some kind of relational dynamic, right? There has to be some kind of, if not daily, then, constant and frequent relationship, like commitment that exists in order for the North Node person to be able to take in this energy from the Descendant person. Because the 7th house is about our commitments. If we're not committing, if we're acquaintances and we see each other 3 times a year, the North Node person is not really going to be able to learn from the Descendant person. Yeah, so that's going to be my take on this sort of heavy, intense, familiar aspect in Synastry chart overlay. If you have this with someone, then do comment below and let us know what your experiences have been. If you would like to get a reading, then click on the link in the description box below and in the comment section, and I would be happy to deep dive into your Synastry with another person. So, sending you so much love today, beautiful souls. Bye.